I'm Kevin Doncaster, Marine Corps veteran and founder of WarHawk PTSD service dogs. Meet my service dog, Lacey. This is our story. I've served a total of 7 years in the Middle East, and that's combined as a Marine and a DoD contractor. I've got 3 years in Iraq, and I've got 4 years in Afghanistan. I was blown up in a convoy, and I was also well, I actually technically lost my hearing as a result of a mortar landing next to me and exploding. When I came home, I sold my house. I packed up everything. I went to a town called Bartlesville, Oklahoma. It was stressful, and I did not cope very well with all that. I can honestly say that the first 4 years of my daughter's life, I was not a very good father. I was not a good husband. Quite frankly, I probably wasn't even a very good employee. I wouldn't say that I was managing my PTSD, but what I would say is that between the VA and all the doctors that I would see, it meant that I was on 12 different medications and oxygen at night. Created more and more stress for me. I came to know about service dogs because in January of 2019, I went on a road trip to go see a Gold Star mother by the name of Julie Vinage. Julie's son died on the same day that my helicopter took fire and we crash landed back on Bagram Air Base. I'll never forget the day. It's the day he died, and 4 Marines total died that day. And it's my alive day. October 13th, 2010, I walk away from this terrible situation where a helicopter goes up in smoke. So her son died, and we had stayed in touch all those years that I'd been in Afghanistan. I went to go see her, and I see this dog that she has named Grace. It's a beautiful German Shepherd, and she's given her these commands that I'm not familiar with. I only know the sit, come, stay. That's it, right? Well, Grace is constantly interacting with Julie, and it's because Julie was stressed, or she was emotional about something, or she was probably having panic attacks. And so I asked her about the dog, and she goes, well, this is my PTSD service dog. Never knew there was even such a thing. And then Julie gives me a stern order, you need to go get yourself one of these dogs. And so I started looking, and within a matter of days, I came across a guy by the name of Anthony Parnell, and he had Hudson Ridge Aussies out of Pryor, Oklahoma. And he told me to come out and meet Lacey. I knew from the moment that I met Lacey, just being there at Anthony's location, watching Lacey come up, and she just sat at my feet and looked up to me like she was reporting for duty. I instantly knew it was gonna be a great thing. And just like that, I'm being given this professionally trained dog and not being asked for a dime. So the circumstances that got me to start WarHawk PTSD service dogs is 2 weeks after I received Lacey, one of my buddies killed himself. I really want to change the stigma around mental health. I don't believe that we commit suicide. I don't believe we commit cancer. I call it someone died by suicide, just like you die by cancer. My buddy killed himself, and I immediately called Anthony Parnell. Actually, before I called Anthony Parnell, I was praying a lot and asking for guidance. And my dog just keeps bumping me. She just keeps pestering me. I'm like, I'm trying to pray, you know, and then it immediately hit me like a light bulb, you know, I need to call Anthony. So I called him and I said, look, how do I do what you did for me for a lot of people? And here we are, 50 dogs in 20 states.